Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be doing the overview of Hot Toys Wrecker from the Bad Batch 1/6 scale figure. As you can see, the outer boxes, inside art sleeve, and again, the art sleeve itself. Underneath that will be the clamshell packaging of the figure itself. Pretty straightforward as far as accessories, the backpack, some hands, knife, blaster, and of course the unhelmeted head sculpt. Taking another look at the figure. And this, of course, is Wrecker as part of the Bad Batch. Here is the stand. We've got, of course, your standard stand here. Shows Wrecker. And then with the sticker on top, so that's part of the Bad Batch, part of Force 99. We've only got tech left, which will be coming later this year in 2024. Here's a knife, pretty decent detailing. A good transition from the cartoon or CG to the toy piece. Not too weathered. Would have been nice if it was weathered just a tidge more. Here is the blaster. I will actually not be using the blaster on my display. And here's the backpack itself, nicely painted. It is, of course, magnetic with a little pad so it doesn't scratch the armor. Nothing opens, which would have been kind of nice to be able to store the blaster on it, but it is what it is. And here is the realistic take of this head sculpt, taken, of course, from the CG cues and, of course, the actor himself. Great detailing, sculpting, painting. Very, very nice. Here's a couple of shots of the figure. It does have a nice pose. It is a fairly large figure. The only gripe I would say is the legs themselves don't raise up very high. The arms have decent mobility. Unfortunately, it's not double jointed. That is one of my only gripes. Otherwise, it does have a good presence as it does tower above his brethren or his brothers. As far as the painting, it's pretty par for the course for Hot Toys and, of course, their clone troopers and the Bad Batch in general. The dark metallic gray and red definitely fits with the backpack. Have him in a knife-ready pose. And here he is with his brothers. The only person that's missing now is Tech. So once we've got Tech, we've got the whole batch, and that's actually quite a milestone for Hot Toys because they don't normally finish a team or a group. So it is nice to have all these folks. And I think once everything's out, Wrecker actually came out pretty fast. So I'm pretty surprised that he came out as soon as he did. I believe it was supposed to be March of this year. So the fact that they'll be finishing the Bad Batch, I think if you can still get it now, especially if you're the fan of the show, because I could see that with their low production numbers, especially like with Crosshair, you may have a harder time later on not paying exorbitant third-party reseller prices. The only gripe, again, is just a little bit of the limitations in regards to how high you can raise the legs and the fact that the arms are not double jointed. Other than that, it's a great match with the figures. He is definitely larger than his brothers. And it looks amazing once you do have all of them together, especially if you're a fan of the show. So again, this is just a quick overview. Love Wrecker and having it part of my Bad Batch for my Hot Toys collection. So if you can find it, definitely go ahead and pick it up now before it goes out of stock and you have to pay a higher price in order to collect the group. Thanks for watching this quick overview. Have a great year.